Hey everybody, this is Stanko Peak here, back here with another, well actually not another, but actually the first action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look of Batman features in Connect to Build wave that took every 2 months to build this Jokerbot, which all will be explained in this video. So, Happy New Year's, by the way. Well, for me, it's the 30th, so which is tomorrow, which is the 31st. So the day I'm recording this video, it's the 30th, but when I post this video, it's the 31st. So Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope y'all having a great New Year's Eve and spending time with family as well. So yeah, so we'll be taking a look at this first version of Batman Beyond, which he looks stunning. He's not trash or nothing, but he looks stunning. So if you have watched Batman Beyond, there was this guy, I forgot his name, but it was this old man who died, and like his consciousness was in his computer, and like he took over his Terry suit. Well, this is not really Terry. Well, it is Terry suit now, but back then, I'm gonna explain this one. In the comic books, it kind of is explaining a little differently. In the comics, it's explaining a little different. In the books, in the TV show, he did wear it, but like he had a heart attack. That's why he actually stopped becoming Batman in the TV show. But in the comic books, it has something to do with Bane, or Bane of Thugs. Yeah, it was Thugs of Banes, the big swole guy, and I think one of them took out, but like broke his back or something like that, and like his suit took over. But yeah, it's a little different. It gets confusing in DC comic books now. This version. Oh, also he comes with his card first release, which is so amazing. And then you can stop and read to let's zoom in. Yeah, you can stop and read, pause and read. Okay. This version, that's why I said this is the mouth version. Well, mouthless version. I like this one version better because like this is really speaking Terry McGinnis. Batman Beyond vibes, like a traditional. He's like more in the, like I like how they did the design where he's more like comic book with TV show Terry McGinnis. I won't be doing the not moves, but like articulation, stuff like that. As you can see, I took the wings off, and you saw the one with the wings. You can take the wings off. I did the hot water method where you can leave it about like 30 to 45 minutes. Well, not 45 minutes, seconds, and like you just easily pull it out, and then voila, you got it. So this version with the wings, he came with this one, so I just gave it to him because this is more accurate too. This right here, get this, because like boot thrusters, like come on. I'll put a picture right here where I had him pose like this. It looks so good in person. You have to really get this, like really good. And I'll show him his card. Yes, this is how he looks. Actually, scratch the picture. You can just look at the picture right here at the card, which just looks so good. Same status, same thing. Yeah. So, Batman Beyond Fire release. If you don't have this version, well, if you are, I would say get this one. Or I heard Mcfarlane doing a 5-pack of this one. I don't know if it's gonna be this one or this one. I don't know, but he was hard to find, so I got him when he was released, which was April. I paid $58. He's a me up, so but he's very rare right now. But he's going expensive, so if you want to get him, this is your time to snag him. Or you can wait or get him the 5-pack, which it looks so amazing. Well, we don't know yet. We don't know the theme, but also he comes with interchangeable hands where you can, hold the battery. Hold the battery. Sorry to mention that, but this is this version. It's the same thing as this other one too. It's a cool figure. I like these claw hands. Same thing as the other one. They give you these claw hands, which is so amazing. I had to review on this figure because you can't have a display with just grabby stuff. You gotta have something full menacing look of Batman Beyond. But yeah, next figure, which is Shriek, which I'll explain more about him. Here's the second connect to build figure for that wave is Shriek. So this is his comic book look. In the TV show, I put a picture right here. This is his TV show appearance. So his name is Walter Shriek, aka Shriek. He was a sound engineer, and like in the show, watch that first season of the show because I'm telling you, it's really good. If you got HBO Max or Amazon Prime, which I heard is on Amazon Prime, can't speak to it. Amazon Prime, where the show is on there. Had spoke to someone who's from I forgot what country he was in, but he said they don't have access to HBO Max. And on things on Amazon Prime. But if you do have Amazon Prime or HBO Max, watch that first season. But people who already know about this guy, he became deaf in the show. He came back also again, which it was really good, really good. The first time and the second time he came back, which was really good. This guy, he's one of my favorites in the show. With him, Spellbinder, Ink, they were cool. He came with his card, which I'm gonna find about. Oh, right here, Shriek. Where that thing right here is his sonic effect, which I'm gonna show in a minute right now. But here's his bio, which is really good. But yeah, Walter Shriek. Yeah, stop to read. But this guy looks so amazing. I like the art. It's really good. Sonic effect, which looks so good. Just go 111. So basically, it's like a sound effect thing, sound effect wave. Which you gotta watch the show. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. But here we got Shriek, which he looks so freaking amazing. He's taller than Terry. In person, he's taller than Terry. You'd think he would be both the same height, but he's taller. So even Blight's taller, and he's taller too. So yeah. Anywho. So Shriek, I like this sonic wave. This beads they put in here. This blue. I don't know what to say. But you can see his shoulder pads, which it moves so nice when you articulate and have it pose. It don't have no problems doing nothing. It's just a really soft rubber piece with plastic. Plastic piece. And it hinders so well. It moves so well when you articulate. It's so good. Man, and when you have this guy with pictures, it's really good. And this diaper, what people call it, the diaper one, the diaper underpants, which it hides it so well. It's really good. I like it. It really does hide it so well. You can't really tell. You can move this guy's on hands this way. You can't move it out stuff like that. It does have a shoulder swivel, double joint knees, double joint elbows, fig articulation. Looks so good. You can see in the back. It's really good. Had this guy posed up really good, for my figures. Cool figure though. One of my favorites. I say this is one of my favorite of the build. So thank y'all who voted for Todd to make this figure for this wave. Next, we'll be taking a look at the third connect to build figure for this wave is Batwoman Beyond. She looks so cool. I'll say that. She not all like, oh, like, yay, like, she cool. She alright for her first figure release, so that's just crazy. A little backstory for her. So, if you haven't know, this is not a TV show thing. This is a comic book thing. Why I said this get a little wonky in the comic books. This is Elena Grayson, who's the daughter of Dick Grayson, Nightwing. So basically, she takes the suit. She takes Harry's suit, and like, she takes Harry's suit because there was no Batman there, because Terry had, well, supposedly died and got amnesia in the comic books, which I'll explain that later, where Blight returns in there, which he dies. I don't know, really dies, which it sounds funny. Well, I put some pictures up where her comic book look. She does have a blue one, which I know Tyler gonna make her soon, which is gonna be a repaint. Just instead of red, you can put blue. You know, Todd. But next year we are getting a mass Elena Grayson. I will definitely pass on that one. I'll pass on it. Because if I see this, I'll definitely pass. If there is a blue version, then I'm definitely picking that up, because it will look nicely on my shelf. I'll just talk about her articulation. Well, not her articulation, but here's her look, which you can see her shoulder pads. You see her gauntlets right here. So cool. You can see the belt is different, which I like this new side of the belt because it's so cool. The bat symbol, which I like how Terry and her suit's different, even though it's the same suit, but the size, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you compare her to Terry, you'd think, oh, she a little taller. Like, she's tall, but yeah, they're same height. Really same height. So, yeah. So what if you get her, she's not really hard to find. Like online. I don't know about Amazon, but eBay, I see her a lot on eBay. And she's not really rare. But these are Target exclusives, which you're gonna be really hard to find. To find the first version, second version, and then the third version. The fourth version for me is really not hard to find from my area. Let me know if you can find it in your area. Just let me know. But how the hair looks, like, it's so swept. Also, I took the wings off. I did the warm method. You can use the hair dryer method too, as well. Well, not hair dryer, well, blow dryer, whatever it's called. You can use that as well. But the hair looks so amazing. Like, it doesn't, because when I got her hair, it was no good articulation on top of her head for her head articulation, which I had to take the wings off. It just looked like a motorcycle boots thing. And I like how Todd is hiding the ball joint for these. Like, it's really good. Her card, which is right over here. Batwoman. There's two Batwomans in this DC comic books, if you haven't known. The first one is Kate Kane, which she has her TV show. I don't know about the other girl, because I need to do some research about that one. You can see her bio, Elena Grayson. You can see her, yeah. So, here we got is Blight. He did appear in the first season of Batman Beyond. And then he came back the second season or the third season. I can't remember. I remember he comes back, where his son was trying to kill him and stuff like that. This is not his TV show look. This is his comic book look. His TV show look is the one in the business suit, which I didn't want as a figure. But if it's going to be an anime figure, then okay. But some people wanted him to wanted his business suit, which I didn't want personally. I wanted his comic yellow version of him. I don't know what's the difference. I don't know about that one, but we are getting another version where he has the meltdown version of Blight. But he is the final build, which I'll explain that once the Jokerbot. But this was really good. I'll say this, they did really good. You can see his hands, which is the same thing as this one, where you don't have that little effect thingy. He's we'll conquer the world hands. And I like how the texture looks. It's a really light texture for that one, so it's really cool. It's worth the wait to get the final build, which is really cool. It was no problem. It was nothing wrong with it, I guess. But anywho, let's get on to the review. I mean, this guy looks so good in person. Like, see the light? Like, look how the light shines. You can't take the head off. Many people take the head off, and they can take the skull off too. It was really cool. But I'm not gonna do this one because it takes time to like have them pose up like normal stance. Like, it took me about like 10 minutes to get them how I want to pose. So if you understand how their poses, like, it's really this serious. So you got a fisted hand, which is okay. I wish he had two fisted hands. You can see he got that effect, which looks so amazing. Like, that effect right there looks so amazing. Like, you could do some Photoshop and just like make it pop. Like, you can see the exosuit. Like, it looks, there's so much stuff. Like, it's black. Well, I don't know right here. It's just looking like a blackish purple-ish. See all this greens and purples. You can see the beads. Like, oh man, like Blight, he's really good. Like, so this is Derek Powers in the show, in a comic book. He does at some point like take over Bruce Wayne's company, Wayne Enterprise. I think when he was retiring. But he is a bad guy, by the way. He's a bad guy. And he has this radiation. It has something to do with Terry making him what he is in the first episode. Well, I don't think the first... Was it the first episode? Or was it I think it was the second episode, my bad. Second episode. And like, he made him like that. The one in the business suit. But I don't know about the comic book. But here's his card. Derek Powers. When I first saw, I was like, okay. When Todd said when he did that Batman Beyond wave, I was really stuck. I was like, okay, how are they gonna do this one? Because are they gonna make the one he gonna glow? Which is fine if it doesn't glow or not, because it's fine with me. This one looks good. I get this at 10 out of 10. Really good. You really have to see this guy in person. Or really see this guy in person. So, here's his card. You see his bio, Derek Powers. You can stop and ring and see this one. But, you see all 5 of them, all 5 figures. I understand when people was reviewing him, so I was like, okay, this guy looks so much better than the prototype pictures. Because, well, the prototype, same thing. He looks better than those pictures. I don't know how the people from them, or I don't know. This is really hard to explain, but this guy looks so amazing in person, like really. And when he sits on your shelf with the bathway, fantastic and phenomenal. I'll say this: if you do see this guy, even if you don't collect this, DC figures, which is understandable, but if you started this one and you see this guy's card, I would suggest picking him up. You never know, you'll get him ever again. But if you do get the 5-pack as well, at least you get 2 Blights. You can make it custom with this Blight, which you can do some customize. If you're a customization, or you can do some customize with this Blight right here if you get to, if you have to, by the way. But on to the final figure, which is the bat figure of this wave. So this is the final product of the build. So this is Joker Batman Future Bot. If you can see in the bat symbol right there with the eye, this is Brother Eye. I had checked out the story. I'll say this. The story just throws you off all over the place. If you know what I'm talking about, then yeah. But if you say I'll say this. If you watch it with a video right there, I'll put the link in the video for the story. It's gonna make you confused. I promise you, it's gonna throw you off because it takes you all over the place, and it was really not a good story, to be honest. The Batman, which I will flip it right now, is actually a Bruce Wayne, and like I think he got shot, and so they sewed his head to the Joker and made him like a Jokerbot, I guess. I guess, and like, yeah, and Terry, he had to fight, and later on he died in the story, and then Tim Drake from another future take his suit, goes back to his timeline, and it's just all over the place. The story's all over the place. If you watch it, when I put the link in there, it's a lot of stuff about this, so it's just confusing. Anywho, you saw where you could switch the head, which I was really disappointed about this one. I was like, when Toshi's reviewed this guy, I was like, I have to really see him in person, but he looks better without the wings. Like, and by the way, the wings were hard to really put in. Like, I was like, okay, let me see about myself, because you never know. It was really hard. So some people use the high dryer method. Hair dryer method, or for me, I use the water method. I let it sit there for probably a minute, and push it in there, because their joints and stuff is really, really hard to do. There should have been some details with this guy, more than what you're getting, for real. The wings do articulate. You can see right there, the ball peg. I'll say this: be careful when you for this one. You don't think it will articulate? It doesn't articulate. I don't want y'all to snap it and say, "Oh, if you are a big Batman Beyond fan, this could be you. Me personally, getting two figures with different hand sculpts, it just doesn't really sit right for me. If you're a very big Batman Beyond fan, then yeah, sure, take it. You know what I'm saying? Just you. Me personally, two figures. And plus, you got two of those sound effects for the unmasked version, which it looks really good. I'll say it looks really good. Looks better, in my opinion, than the second one. I can see why they did that one with the single one, because you got the arms. This wave it really did disappoint me. I feel like they can really try this again. Get a new suit for Batman Beyond. Make it a new 52. You get Spellbinder. Well, I don't know about ink. I feel like a new Batwoman Beyond with the blue version. That would be cool. And then make something with build differently to top this. Because this one did not top it. Hope you have a good New Year's Eve. And for me, Cobra Kai is coming on Netflix tomorrow, which I'm really excited for. I've been waiting for a couple of months for this one, for season 4, and there's a season 5 coming soon, so I'm so excited. If you don't know Cobra Kai, watch it on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, I'm sorry, I'm really young, but I would suggest watching Cobra Kai. If you have seen Cobra Kai, then you'll understand about me in this situation. So yeah, this is Take a Peek signing out. Happy New Year's Eve.